Hello, my name's Dave Suckling and you're watching another episode of Fresh Off the Press English. Today we're talking about treasure. It's Thursday, the 20th of September 2018. This news comes from CNN. The news is about some people who have found a large amount of Roman gold under a theatre someone must have hidden in the past. Let's look at the headline. Trove of old Roman coins found on the site of a former theatre in northern Italy. Trove. Trove. And when we talk about treasure, gold and things from the past, we often call it a treasure trove. When you find a box full of treasure, we use the word trove to group treasure together. It's a treasure trove. It's a large amount of treasure, a trove. The coins, at least 300 of them, date back to the late Roman Imperial Era and were found in a soapstone jar unearthed in a basement. Imperial Era. Imperial Era. So this word era, just when we're talking about different amounts of time. So this era, meaning this time, and this era. Often we can also describe as a dynasty, a different way of grouping different times in history as different eras. Imperial means the country was very interested in moving out into the world. It's about conquering the world. So in ancient times, the Romans traveled to all the countries of Europe in the Imperial Era when they wanted to take over other areas of the world. Imperial Era. Soapstone. Soapstone is a type of stone. It's just a type of material we call soapstone. Sometimes it's quite easy to make into a shape. It's not a hard stone. It's a soft stone, we say. It's easy to shape. Whoever placed the jar in that place buried it in such a way that in case of danger, they could go and retrieve it. Retrieve. Retrieve. To retrieve something means you put something somewhere or you give somebody something and then you retrieve it, meaning you get it back, you take it back, you bring it back from where you put it, you retrieve it. Retrieve. The coins were discovered last week according to Ministry of Cultural Heritage and Activities and were transferred to the Mibac Restoration Laboratory in Milan. Heritage. Heritage. Heritage, we're talking culture, history. Heritage is a kind of history that we want to protect. Some very important history for a country or for a people is our heritage, often to do with culture as well. Heritage, an important history, something important from our history, our heritage. Restoration. Restoration, to restore something, to bring something back to its greatness. So these are very ancient coins. They're probably dirty and old and broken, and what they're going to do is they're going to restore them. Restoration Laboratory. The laboratory where they restore, fix ancient things. They restore them. They bring them back to their greatness. They clean them. They maybe fix them a little bit. They restore them in the restoration laboratory. Let's look at the new words from today. Trove. Trove. Imperial Era. Imperial Era. Soapstone. Soapstone. Unearthed. Unearthed. Retrieve. Retrieve. Heritage. Heritage. Restoration. Restoration. These words are useful when we want to talk about protecting the past. Some ancient things that were discovered, unearthed, dug out of the ground, and need to be restored. They need to be fixed. So write these words down. They're useful to be able to talk about things from the past. I love gold. Everybody loves gold. How exciting must it be to discover a treasure trove? It's everybody's dream. It's my dream to just dig and find a big box of gold. I'm sure you'd be very happy as well if you could find a big box of gold. Though it's history, so I can't spend it. I have to give it to the museum. But anyway, I think it would be very exciting to discover. Thank you for watching this episode of Fresh Off the Press English. I hope I can see you again tomorrow for another interesting news story from around the world. As always, don't be bored, be busy.